Jaydon Blue. We got to talk about Jaydon Blue. For whatever reason,
Jaydon.
Texas is also typically a school that's pretty good for running backs here. And this is the latest here. Jaydon Blue out of Texas, 21 years old, originally from Houston, Texas. And guys, I feel like everybody that I've looked at as far as what others have thought of next, I do look at that kind of stuff when we're doing this. It's not necessarily a determination, but it's something to kind of validate what we're saying, like, okay, do other people think this too? Or are they seeing something we're missing? I saw a lot of people love him or hate him. This is that love-hate kind of running back. 5'9", 196 pounds, 21 years old, like I said. In 22, he only had 33 yards, 398 yards, and 3 touchdowns. This past year, 15 games, 134 rushes, 730 yards, 5.4 yards per carry, 8 touchdowns, 42 catches, 368 yards, 6 touchdowns, and a 73.1 PFF grade. So obviously PFF is on the side I did not like. What I think people are intrigued by, though, is the speed. He's a really fast guy, and he's a really good receiver. He's good in open field. The kind of things that makes a highlight reel. And again, I feel like people fall for highlight reels. And I get it, because I'm not going to name any names when he was specifically. But let's be honest here. We spent hours, guys, getting each one of these episodes together. We don't spend 5 minutes, looking at, okay, let's see here. Let's write the stats. Okay, 30 seconds of highlights. We're done. No, we're watching a lot of film on these guys. And some people just don't do that. They look at a 2-second highlight reel on TikTok and go, okay, I know what kind of player he is now. And if you look at that for Jaydon Blue, you're going to go, wow, this kid's dynamic. Point blank, you're going to say, this kid is dynamic. I don't see dynamic on every play. I see flashes of dynamics.
Yeah.
I see abilities to be dynamic. I don't see it consistently enough. I don't know. There's things, like I said, there's things I like. I'm not down on him. I just don't think he's going to be as good as the people that love him think he's going to be. I think he's a day 3 pick. I think somebody's going to try to turn him into potentially a third down back if he can improve his pass protection, because that's very, very bad. He's also going to have to do a little better on ball security, because he's definitely got some fumbling issues. His balance isn't necessarily so great at times either. Like, he gets hit, and it's like he just falls over. That's not a good trade as running back. No. And again, that's probably the size. Again, he's a little teeny tiny guy. He's, like I said, anytime you got an under 200-pound running back, I'm always going to question some of that. He definitely dances around a little too much too as well. But again, I think if you can think you can develop into a third down back, maybe a guy who does a little special team action like you alluded to before, because he does have that shiftiness, that home run threat. Maybe you try to make him to a returner. I don't know. I feel like, again, there's a chance he does something and finds a role in the NFL. I don't think he's nearly as good as some of the last guys we've had coming out of Texas. The last couple of years, Texas has just been a hotbed of running backs. And I don't think that's where it is now.
No.
Andy says, who goes into PFF grades for running backs? I always wonder about competition. We give PFF grades for everybody, because some people love it. Take it for what it is. It's what I do like about it, though, is they give you a little more than just the stats. They're actually looking at the plays and determining where you're at. I do like PFF. I don't think it's the end all, but I do like it.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging